race for governor between Maggie Hassan, a Democrat, and a Republican over Lamontagne probably couldn't get any closer. Several independent polls in the last week have essentially shown this to be a margin of error race, which is some surveys have showed Maggie Hassan up slightly. The more recent ones, including from the American Research Group and from Suffolk University, show over Lamontagne with a very slight lead. But it's certainly not one that can be overcome. And the level of undecided in that race is very high. It's well over 25% in almost every survey, which is significantly high in this race, given how much attention the race has gotten. But one of the things we've seen in this race, it is going to go down as one of the most expensive in state history. It may be the most expensive. We really don't know until all the numbers are tallied. But the benchmark, by the way, is 2002, in that Republican primary that Craig Benson won over Bruce Keogh and Gordon Humphrey. More than $15 million was spent in that race. Now, these two candidates, Maggie Hassan and Obed Lamontagne, probably are not going to spend a whole lot more than $1.6, $1.7 million a piece when that's all said and done. That's only $3 million. So where's the other money come from? Well, this is a targeted race nationally. The Republicans feel this is the best chance to turn a state house from blue to red, replacing John Lynch, the popular four-term Democrat who's not running for re-election. Meanwhile, Democrats really want to defend the state house, and also with Maggie Hassan, they would have the only Democrat women elected on November 6th if she's able to win, and also the only pro-choice woman governor who would win on November 6th. So it's got some important milestones for Democrats, and obviously, given that we're a swing state, it remains very important. Both the Republican Governors Association and the Democratic Governors Association and their allies are easily going to spend over $5 million apiece on this race. The RGA has already confirmed that it's spending $5.8 million. The Democrats have said they're spending $2 million at the Governors Association level, but you have organized labor and unions that support Senator Hassan, oppose Maggie, oppose Obed Lamontagne, who've already announced plans to spend more than $3 million on their own. So that's where you get up into the stratosphere for this race. Big money, trying to push that undecided. Essentially, this race has been all about trying to make the other person unelectable and unacceptable to voters. Maggie Hassan's message is Obed Lamontagne's a radical, extreme Republican. Obed Lamontagne's message is Maggie Hassan's a tax and spender who's going to make us look more like Massachusetts than New Hampshire. I think it's going to go down to the wire, and it could go either way.